Why do cats have whiskers? Have you ever stopped to think about your cat's whiskers? Those long, stiff hairs on either side of their face seem like a curious feature, but they are actually one of the most important and highly specialized parts of your cat's anatomy. Whiskers are a defining characteristic of cats, and they play a crucial role in your cat's ability to navigate and interact with their environment. But what exactly do whiskers do? And why are they so important for your cat's survival and success? In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating world of cat whiskers and explore the science behind these highly sensitive hairs. We'll examine the different types of whiskers, how they are structured, and what they are capable of detecting. We'll also look at some of the ways in which whiskers contribute to your cat's behavior, from hunting and navigation to social interaction and communication. One of the most distinctive features of cat whiskers is their length and stiffness. Unlike the soft, flexible hairs found on most other parts of a cat's body, whiskers are long and rigid, with a thick, sensory root that's embedded deep in the skin. This root is connected to a complex network of nerve endings that transmit sensitive information about touch, pressure, and vibrations to the cat's brain. The sensory capabilities of cat whiskers. One of the most fascinating things about cat whiskers is their ability to detect even the slightest changes in their environment. This is made possible by the highly sensitive nerve endings that are embedded in the roots of the whiskers. These nerve endings are capable of detecting a wide range of stimuli, from the movement of air molecules to the texture of surfaces. But how do cat whiskers actually work? And what kind of information do they transmit to the cat's brain? To answer these questions, let's take a closer look at the structure and function of cat whiskers. The whiskers themselves are made up of a thick, sensory root that's embedded deep in the skin. This root is connected to a complex network of nerve endings that transmit sensitive information about touch, pressure, and vibrations to the cat's brain. The nerve endings are surrounded by a layer of sensitive tissue that's capable of detecting even the slightest changes in pressure and temperature. As the cat moves through its environment, the whiskers are constantly detecting and transmitting information about the surroundings. This information is used to build a mental map of the environment, which helps the cat to navigate and find its way around. But the sensory capabilities of cat whiskers don't stop there. They are also capable of detecting changes in air pressure and temperature, which helps the cat to detect the presence of prey or predators. The role of whiskers in hunting and predator detection. For cats, whiskers play a crucial role in the hunting process. They help the cat to detect the presence of prey and to navigate through tight spaces in pursuit of it. The whiskers are also highly sensitive to touch, which allows the cat to detect the slightest movements of its prey. But whiskers aren't just important for hunting, they are also crucial for predator detection. In the wild, cats need to be constantly on the lookout for potential threats, such as other predators or rival cats. The whiskers help the cat to detect the presence of these threats and to respond accordingly. So, how do whiskers actually help cats to detect prey and predators? To answer this question, let's take a closer look at the way in which whiskers detect and transmit information. When the whiskers detect the presence of prey or predators, they transmit this information to the cat's brain through a complex network of nerve endings. The brain then interprets this information and responds accordingly, whether that means pouncing on prey or fleeing from a predator. The whisker-brain connection, how whiskers interact with the brain. In the previous chapter, we explored the role of whiskers in hunting and predator detection. In this chapter, we'll take a closer look at the way in which whiskers interact with the brain. As we discussed earlier, the whiskers are highly sensitive to touch, pressure, and vibrations. When the whiskers detect these stimuli, they transmit this information to the brain through a complex network of nerve endings. But how does the brain interpret this information? And what kind of processing occurs in the brain as a result of whisker stimulation? To answer these questions, let's take a closer look at the neural pathways that connect the whiskers to the brain. The neural pathways that connect the whiskers to the brain are highly specialized and complex. They involve multiple synapses and neural relays, which allow the brain to process and interpret the information from the whiskers in a highly detailed and nuanced way. When the whiskers detect a stimulus, such as touch or pressure, they send a signal to the brain through the neural pathways. The brain then interprets this signal and responds accordingly, whether that means moving the head or body, or making a decision about what to do next. One of the most fascinating things about the whisker-brain connection is the way in which it allows cats to build a mental map of their environment. By detecting and interpreting the information from their whiskers, cats are able to build a highly detailed and accurate map of their surroundings, which they can use to navigate and find their way around. Whiskers and navigation: how cats use their whiskers to build a mental map of their environment. How do cats actually use their whiskers to navigate and build a mental map of their environment? To answer this question, let's take a closer look at some of the key ways in which cats use their whiskers to navigate. One of the most important ways in which cats use their whiskers to navigate is by detecting the presence of objects and surfaces. By detecting the presence of these objects and surfaces, cats are able to build a mental map of their environment and navigate through it with ease. Another important way in which cats use their whiskers to navigate is by detecting changes in air pressure and temperature. By detecting these changes, cats are able to anticipate and prepare for changes in their environment, such as the approach of a predator or the presence of prey. Finally, cats also use their whiskers to detect and interpret social cues, such as the presence of other cats or the scent of a potential mate. By detecting and interpreting these social cues, cats are able to navigate their social environment and interact with other cats in a highly effective and efficient way. In conclusion, the whiskers of a cat are a truly remarkable and fascinating feature that play a vital role in the cat's ability to navigate and interact with its environment. By detecting and interpreting information about their surroundings, cats are able to build a highly detailed and accurate map of their environment and navigate through it with ease. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of cat whiskers. I hope you've learned something new and interesting about these amazing animals. Thanks for watching. I will be glad to see your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more cat education.